What a Catch, Part 45, a Miraculous Ladybug Fanfiction. If you have not heard the previous 44 parts of this story, you can find a link to them in the description box below. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and comment down below in support of more fanfiction. Chloé inhaled sharply as she watched Adrien walk into the bakery from Marinette's window. The hairdresser texted her to say that it would take about 80 minutes to finish the dye and trim, so they had a small window of opportunity. She had already taken out the majority of the wardrobe, save for what she thought were Marinette's favorites. It was up to Adrien to help her with the rest, as he knew her tastes better than she did. "Hey," he said, popping his head out from under the trapdoor. "What's going on?" "I'm redoing Marinette's fashion, and I need your opinions on it," she sighed, looking at the now barren wardrobe. Should she ask him about... No, not yet. Questions about him would have to wait. "What's wrong?" Adrien's voice cut into her thoughts, catching her off guard. It's nothing," she smiled. "We should hurry. We barely have more than an hour for a massive shopping spree." "You're lying." Chloé felt a lump growing in her throat as tears began to sting her eyes. It may have been years, but they were childhood friends. How did he know? It's, nothing. It's nothing. Let's get to work." "Chloé." She knew he could read her like a book. There was no reason to pretend like nothing was wrong except to protect her pride. "Are you still in contact with Nathaniel?" she whispered. "He's working with me in New York. You know that." "So, he's doing well?" "Living the bachelor life. All that guy does is work, draw, and sleep, but I'm not complaining. He's invaluable to the company." "Why?" She sighed, unsure how to proceed. If he was in New York, then she couldn't see him. Like usual, nothing could change. "He still has your interest, huh?" What do you mean?" She was surprised at his question. Chloé never told anyone about her childish crush for the artist. 4 years ago at a show in London, I watched you tuck your hair behind your ears as he passed you to say hi to a producer." What?" "You only tuck your hair behind your ears when you like someone. I'm curious. Why do you fancy him, especially after all this time?" Chloé's mind flashed to the dress hanging in the back of her closet. It's nothing. It's no big deal. I don't like him. That'd be ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. You know? There's no way I could have a crush at my age anyway." She felt her face burn as Adrien studied her for a moment, obviously trying to decide if he should press the subject matter. "Why?" he finally asked. "What is it about him that captured your attention?" Chloé flashed back to the day of her high school graduation. The dress, the nervous smile, the awkward exchange. And sighed. It would have been better for her heart if she skipped the ceremony altogether as she planned. It would be better than holding years of pent-up emotions for a guy who was disgusted with her. She didn't blame him, though. She spent a fair amount of time bullying Nathaniel when they were in school together. It doesn't matter anymore, she whispered, turning to grab her purse. It was a long time ago. I was just curious, that's all. Adrien followed her out but said nothing, and it was the first time in Chloe's life that she didn't like his attention centered on her. She hadn't told anyone about what happened between her and Nathaniel, nor did she ever plan on doing so. She sighed and tried to clear her thoughts out. There were bigger problems ahead, starting with fixing Paris's beloved superheroine. Pulling out her credit card, she called up the nearest boutique to ask them to pull out everything in Marinette's size. There was no time to dwell on the past. There was no reason to dwell on a boy from the past. Thank you so much for listening. Part 46 will be available shortly. In the meantime, you can check out these other videos for more fanfiction. I'll catch you next time.